How are you doing? My name is TramonR, and this is my book talk on the book Question of Freedom. Okay, the author is Dwayne and he is also the main character. And this is the pretty much a memoir of his life. Okay, he was born in Suitland, Maryland, a smart kid. Raised in a pretty much all black community. He was very smart. Could have went to Harvard, but since he got in a little trouble here and there, he was denied the opportunity. And as growing up, it was just him and his mother, and that's pretty much the background. And his dad was smart as well, just like him, had a college degree, but he had went to jail as well, as I will explain further on. Okay, so one day he made a mistake. He got caught trying to max out this man's car, which they originally went to Springfield, Virginia to acquire. Him and his friend jacked the man that was sleeping, got a card. It was a carjacking. They got a card and an item. Went to max the credit card out of the store. The woman noticed, Dwayne sensed that she kind of noticed, so he got his friend and he ran. Later on down the street, a man seen they were up to something and and pointed them out to the police. So the police eventually caught up with them. And so at the age of 16, Dwayne Arbets was in jail. Um, in his neighborhood, what he didn't see too many white Spanish people like that. So this was the first time he seen diversity while he was in jail. Also, he tells about how he was very corrupt and how he had to spend 8 years in jail, in adult jail at the age of 16, going as a going in as a youth. So, you know, there was many settings in this book, from Virginia all the way to Maryland to the different jails around those districts he visited. And the move is pretty much sad. Sad through all he went through, but at the same time, you can find inspiration in it through how much he went through, and now that he's good, he, you know, he is doing better now. He got out, got a wife, 2 kids out of jail, and got him a book, and now he's doing well for himself. So that's good to know, and I can relate to this book because I know some friends that haven't been the brightest individuals in the world, and they made mistakes, and also went to jail, and you know I'll say it's not about the theme. I say people will make mistakes, but it's what you do afterwards that count. You can just get mad over, or you can learn from it and become better, as Dwayne Best has shown me. And I also relate how it was only him and his mother, and his dad wasn't in his life. My dad wasn't in my life as much either, so I can relate on that point. And his dad pretty much, I won't say necessarily straight up influenced him, but in a sense he kind of did, because he was in college, went to jail, and Dwayne our best also followed this mistake. So I would say there can be some comparison between that two. And I like this book because of the realness, because of all the stuff you can learn just from this simple book. You know, didn't like it too much when I had to buy the book, but honestly, it was worth it. It was worth the amount of money you had to pay. And I thank Miss Lawson for showing me this book. And also, I recommend this to teens mature enough to handle bad language and that enjoys drama and nonfiction and stories of struggle and triumph, because that's pretty much what this was. It was man versus self, man versus man, and also man versus nature. And because he's accomplished all that, his environment of the jail he was in, the people he faced along the way, and the inner conflicts within him. So this was a good book, And thank you once again, Miss Lawson, for the opportunity you give me to read this book. And thank you, doing our best for taking time to write this story about your life. And I enjoyed it. Thank you.